Hey everyone, this is Jordan with Foodbevy, the online community for food and beverage founders. And today I'm talking with Nilou, co-founder of ONO, Overnight Oats. Nilou, thanks so much for joining me today. And just jump right into it. Would love for you to tell me a little bit more about like what ONO is and how you got started.
Hi, Jordan. Thanks so much for having me. I just wanted to quickly touch on what ONO is, of course. So ONO is high protein overnight oats. Each of our servings has over 25 grams of protein with both whey and vegan options and has less than 340 calories. We have fun flavors like cereal milk, pancakes and syrup, and vegan peanut butter banana split. And with more flavors coming in the near horizon, so stay tuned for that. But how ONO came about to be is my co-founder and I, Jason, have been seeking for a better breakfast option for years now and haven't found one on the market. So we would create our own concoction at home every morning, and it was a mixture of oats and protein and other fun mixtures to add in the healthy fats and fibers that we were looking for. And after making it for ourselves and talking with our friends and family, we saw that there was a need for this in the market, and we decided to launch our own version this past August, which is how ONO came to be. And you might be familiar with overnight oats, of course, but our real differentiating point is our high protein aspect, because it really provides for that balanced breakfast of both carbs and protein to make sure that your hunger is sustained throughout the day and that you're fueled for all the activities that you need to do. And most people would consider protein to be maybe for the fitness enthusiasts, but it's a requirement for anyone and everyone. And yes, you do need more of it. So we're just here to get the word out and provide it to you in a easy, convenient, and of course, delicious manner.
I love that and love the story how it got started. So launching this past August during COVID is a challenge. Like talk about why you decided to, with everything else going on, to launch a business.
That's a great question. I think timing wise, everything actually ended up working out perfectly. With COVID, we both just had a lot more time on our hands and we're able to place a great more amount of focus into the product and into the brand. And as well as we are only selling on our website, eatovernightoats.com, it's the perfect opportunity to really hop into the e-commerce landscape. And we found that our consumers are really enjoying being able to easily order from our website and have it delivered straight to their door.
Very cool. So talk about some of those challenges of, starting a business and getting going. So with the oats themselves, are you making and packing them yourselves? Are you working with a manufacturing partner? How are you doing that?
That's a great question. So yes, we are working with a manufacturing partner in order to retrieve the ingredients, but we are packing the products themselves in a commercial kitchen right here in San Diego, and shipping them out ourselves. So it's really bootstrapped at the moment, and really loving this whole startup grind. But then I think the biggest challenge so far has just been the brand awareness aspect of it and getting the word out about our product and into the right hands, and making sure that we're reaching the right people and our messaging is, resonating with who we're reaching.
Yeah, I think that's definitely a big challenge, but kudos to actually like making everything yourself and having your hands in the product, literally and figuratively.
Yes.
That's how I started and with T Squares and still actually ended making everything ourselves. So
Right.
talk about what's your kind of hopes and dreams for the next 6 months or so? Like where do you see things going from here?
Definitely. A few things on the horizon. I really want to continue expanding on the product and bringing a lot more vegan options. Currently, we have one out of the three, and within the next 2 months, we're going to be launching three new ones. So, just really expanding who we're able to provide ONO to and make it available for everyone. And then just continuing what we're doing in terms of reaching new people and getting the word out. Ideally, it'll get to a place where we're able to bring ONO into retail stores. But for now, we're just continuing on with our daily routine.
That's awesome. And then talk about some of the needs you might need from the community. So a lot of people are going to be watching this from the food community. So what areas could you use help in right now?
Marketing and brand awareness always, and making sure that our products and flavors are actually meeting your taste requirements as well. If you get ONO in your hands and you have any input, as we are still in the early stages, all aspects of it is easily able for us to reconsider. And, if we've gotten some feedback on, hey, maybe this flavor could be tweaked here and there, we're able to take that into consideration. And then if you do like it, just, let your friends know and help us continue growing.
I love that. And I think that's really good, areas of improvement and things that you need help with. So I think we definitely have some people that can help with that. Going back a little bit, talk about your previous kind of experiences and leading up to this point. I know this isn't quite your first food business that you founded. So talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, definitely. Food has always been a passion of mine, especially baking. Back in college, I had co-founded a small bakery here in San Diego called Mac Bar Macaroons, and we would sell our macaroons in the weekly farmers market. So that's really where I'd say I joined the food and beverage business, and learned a lot from it nonetheless. And then from then went to work for Halo Top, actually, on their international marketing team, and got a bigger picture and a bigger grasp on what it takes to launch a food business and have it grow successfully as Halo Top did.
Well, that's amazing. So I love kind of that starting experience to where you are now. And I know you're just at the beginning of your journey, but if you could give one piece of advice to someone else starting their business, what would that be?
It's so cliche because I had heard this probably a million times. And I know people watching this will probably think the same thing, but just do it. And even if people are kind of pushing you the other way, do it anyways. Because there's probably, 20 times moments where we're like, maybe you should consider something else. And I'm so glad I didn't. We're still learning and growing, obviously, but just seeing the successes we've had thus far, and no matter where this journey takes us, it's been an achievement in my book. So that's the only real big advice I have thus far.
No, I think that's great advice and so true. So Nilou, thanks so much for joining me today. Really appreciate it and best of luck.
Thanks so much.